When you're in those back corners, you're surrounded and you don't have much space, you know, to have that acceleration of different speeds or acceleration in your movement into the ball. So the way that I found it effective was, even though we're in this stationary position in the back, I was still able to use different speeds with the racket. And again, incorporating that follow through that enabled me to move efficiently back to the tee. When a player would play a length, I was very conscious of looking and tracking the ball, like really following it, because when I wanted to execute this shot, my timing had to be perfect. And so I was never a player that would just turn and watch the ball. I was always taught that the ball from the front of the wall, there's so much to see, and what that ball is doing from there to there, there's so much that's happening. What you tend to see a lot of players might do is they'll hit that, the ball will hit the front wall and they'll just turn straight away expecting it to come here. But there's so many areas and things that are happening while that ball is traveling through the air. So what I would do, I would follow that ball and track it with my racket. So my racket's in front of me, and as that ball's coming off the back wall, I would time my step in, which is very important to release the racket at the same time. And when I was set here in this hanging position, it would give me the option to actually come in and hit a drive, or again, coming back in, or I could just sit on the ball with a nice open face and cut the ball into a small stun using the floor and into the sidewall. And what I felt just from having that hang, I felt like it also made the opponent hang and sink, which made it then very hard for them to either go to this front corner or go to that back corner. And it worked very well for me. So I'm just going to give a demo in how I executed that. So I'd be in, and I'll come in for the straight, and in that same approach, I'll come in there. So everything happens, this is my approach, everything happens from here, everything from here is the same. The only thing that changes is the point of impact, where if it's a drive, I'm following through. Again, my follow through is going towards the tee, allowing me to come out efficiently. Or I'm hanging, and then I would drop on the ball. Again, you see me here as I'm dropping on the ball with a nice open racket face. It then is allowing me to go back to the tee. But what I found was most important was tracking the ball, so you're able to time that step in. So I'm watching the ball travel all the time, and it will allow me to step through for the drive, or tracking the ball, same approach, drop. And then from the back, again, because it happens instantly and they've already sunk into their split step, they have to make that decision and get that rocking feeling of whether to go back or whether to go forward. And then obviously with my follow through, it brings me up efficiently through to the tee to then anticipate whether the opponent's at the front or whether I've pushed them out to the back. Again, just focusing on the same approach each time, two different options.